At Ace of Lacrosse, they know that playtime around here goes year-round. Make the Sportsland stop before you head out hunting, fishing, or camping for quality products and services at great prices. Talk over your outdoor plans with the experts at Ace of Lacrosse, your work and play headquarters. At Ace of
The all-new Ridgeline. From dirt roads to downtown, the available truck bed audio will set you apart.
You'll love more miles per dollar. Honda Motor Works.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson and Terry Erickson as we're getting ready here to kick off the second half. We had interesting things in the booth here at halftime as the officials came up to review one of the plays that got who was that got tossed on that? Number 27, was it? I'm sorry, you're not turned on. Go ahead.
Yeah, A.J. Villarreal.
Villarreal got tossed on that,
senior.
and they wanted to take a close look at that, so kept us pretty busy at halftime pulling up that shot for him for the officials to look at, and they did determine that he did indeed, it was targeting, I believe they called it, and he got ejected from the game.
Yeah, well, I still think it was marginal. I mean, he had his helmet, but let's keep that in perspective. It was not malicious in my view. Although, according to the rule, he does sit out the rest of this game, but he can play next week at Eau Claire.
Okay, well, he'll be back then. Well, taking a look at some of the halftime stats, Terry, what do you think?
Well, I think it's clearly to the advantage of UWL. They're ahead 17-0, but the defense has done it. When you look at the keys of the game and you review that, and certainly one of the keys was to contain Ben Beckman. Well, the Eagles have done this. This is incredible. 9 for 23 and only 58 yards for the Falcon offense with him at quarterback. And remember, I revealed he's second in the WIAC passing, averaging 228 yards per game. And of course, we talked about containing Trent Munson, containing Alex Herring, and Munson has caught 4 passes for, you ready for this, 12 yards.
Wow.
I mean, so does that say the defense is prepared at least for that first half? Third down conversions, nothing to write home about. 3 for 10, 2 for 10 for River Falls, and only 3 for 9 for the Eagles. I think one last comment, it was unfortunate with the Eagles down the stretch here at the end of the second quarter, could not put any points on the board. I hope that doesn't come back to haunt them. But to no surprise, the defense in the first half up to the challenge for the Eagles.
Here we go, second half underway. Kick's going to go to Bloom. Tyler Bloom will call for a fair catch at the 11-yard line.
Yeah, which will move it up. This is the first year of this rule change. We'll now move it up to the 25-yard line. I believe this is the first year of that change. So there's a lot of journalists and people that follow football say the kickoff may just be not in existence a few years from now.
Yeah.
We'll just see.
You've said that before, yeah. So we'll start the second half here now. 1st and 10 for the Falcons on the 25-yard line. Beckman still at the helm. Single back. Goes to his back. Altena goes nowhere that time. He gets sacked behind the chains, as a matter of fact.
Jeez, the Eagle defense again just continues to impress me up front.
They saw that one, didn't they?
That time, Gierlich just right there along with his teammate, Zach Abitz.
Second down and 11 now for the Falcons. Beckman with a low snap, picks it up, finds his man, and he'll drag a couple of defenders over the line to get the first down. But we've got a flag.
Yeah, I think we have a flag. Jared Flesh comes from a defensive back from his safety spot. And
offensive pass interference.
Wow, now another penalty.
Another flag just flew, you're right.
A little overreaction possibly. I think this one is a unsportsmanlike on number 5.
On Beckman?
Beckman, yeah. Looks to me like it. That's what it is.
It is.
Now, obviously he said the magic word, and you know what that is, of course, if you something close to that. But again, every one of these calls, will be reviewed. So if you better be able to defend a call like that, or you're going to be criticized by the conference. And I'm sure they know that.
Boy, Beckman is out. He's walking around in the back there with his helmet off.
So
we're going to get a different quarterback here. Cole Henriksen's coming in, a quarterback, the freshman.
By virtue of what he supposedly said, or the coach took him out, one of the two. I'm not sure if we'll have to find out if he was ejected.
Going to make it 2nd down and 29. Falcons now with a freshman quarterback. I believe that's Henriksen. And there's a bad snap. It's loose in the end zone, but
and it's a safety.
Yes, it is. That'll be a safety for the Eagles.
Bad snap, and Cole Henriksen, you said, from Farmington, Minnesota. I didn't catch the change. We'll have to see whether or not Beckman was ejected. Not sure. Possibly just talked to by, come on, get over here. I want to straighten you out a little bit. Maybe that's what it was all about.
Yeah, maybe.
Not sure who had that tackle in the end zone. Looks get some help from our media behind us. I think credited with that would be Gerlich.
So another 2 points on there for the Eagles.
Falcons on the verge of self-destructing.
So let's see. We'll try. Now they're going to kick, of course. After that safety, they'll kick it back to Lacrosse.
Kick or punt, you have the option.
Yeah.
But see if the Eagles can take advantage of the Falcons kind of losing their composure here, huh?
Yeah. And their quarterback. There's the kick, and it's high, short kick. It's going to go out of bounds. So the Eagles are going to get great field position with this.
Yeah, and of course the thought going through the mind of the Falcon coaches are we probably should have kicked off rather than punt. Punt goes out of bounds, and there's a penalty when the punt goes out of bounds on a legal procedure.
A legal procedure penalty.
These guys are not having their best game.
No, I guess not.
I mean, there's a lot of calls that are, I'm sure that they are correct too. Don't misunderstand, but it doesn't look like they're meshing and working together in harmony, does it?
No, it doesn't. So the Eagles will get the ball right about midfield, and it'll be 1st and 10. Shramsky with a handoff. No, he's going to keep it.
Yeah, there's a design
pick up
read
5.
option and ducked his head because number 6 was coming after him, ready to decapitate him, and that was Alex Wood. So Shramsky wisely hit the ground, huh?
2nd down and 6 now for the Eagles.
You got to keep that guy healthy.
Shramsky now. Downfield, he's got Lavalarte. Lavalarte's headed for the corner, and another touchdown for the Eagles.
That breakaway speed.
Sure does.
He just faked the run play and froze the linebackers and found that little window. Not much, but Lavalarte showed his incredible speed and his route running
Took off, yeah.
Got him for 6.
I see no flags or anything on the play, so it looks like we've got us a touchdown. 25-0 now.
7th TD I have him for during this season.
For the extra point.
It's up, and it looks good, and it is. So 26-0, our score now for the Eagles. Hey, Wisconsin wins over Rutgers today, 31-17. Ohio State beats Nebraska, 36-24. And it looks like Michigan State beat Maryland, 24-3.
Boy, Maryland's in a world of hurt with their dysfunctional coaching staff. I just see the Board of Regents president recently resigned. The Board of Regents decides to put the head coach back to work, and less than 24 hours later, the president of the Maryland University goes against that and fires the head coach. And it was like, come on.
Wow.
I mean, unbelievable.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
this will be kind of a character possession, I think,
Is that right?
in terms of how the Falcons respond to what just happened. Penalties, safety, easy score for the Eagles. This could actually get away from them in this quarter.
Tyler Bloom once again back deep for the Falcons. Here comes the kick. And it'll go to Bloom in the corner. He's going to catch it at the 8 and try for a run back out to the 20, 25, 30. And he'll be brought down at the 35-yard line, so decent field position for the Falcons to start with.
Boy, one of the key players, we got a penalty again. One of the key players on that Eagles special teams has been Noah Schilbert in on that tackle again. Now what do we got?
We'll find out. So an offsides on the Eagles. And it'll be, they'll call it 1st and 10 at the 40 now for the Falcons. Falcons will set up with trips to the left side right away, single back. And here's snap. Again, the freshman quarterback in there for the Falcons, Cole Henriksen.
Freshman from Farmington. Didn't expect him to play. He probably didn't expect
Yeah,
to play either.
I'm sure he wasn't thinking he was gonna.
But Beckman created that little issue. I don't know if he. I'll have to try to find out if he did get ejected.
I'd be curious. 2nd down and about 6 for the Falcons. Altina is back in the ball game in the backfield. He goes in motion. Henriksen will fire one over to the left side. Intended receiver was Wadman, but
in traffic.
Didn't catch it. So 3rd down and 6.
Speaking of Henriksen back in the game, it just kind of reinforces what coaches tell you. You better be ready because you never know when it's your turn to step up.
True. Third down. Henriksen again. He's got an open man, and he hits him. They'll get a 1st down. Monson, the receiver on that one.
Monson and Villarreal's replacement, number 16, comes in and makes a good tackle. Elijah Alt from Lone River Valley High School.
1st and 10, hurry up offense.
Yeah.
Henriksen hands it off to Altina, but he's not going anywhere. He's taken down real quickly.
Altina said, this isn't the way I did it when I played in New Richmond.
Ryan Flathers is there to wrap him up, take him down, and a loss of about 7 on that one.
You know, Flathers leads the WIAC in quarterback, or second in quarterback sacks with 6.
Henriksen.
There's that tunnel screen, but you're not. The Eagles are saying you're not bringing screens to this field.
Oh, we got a man down. Is that McKeon?
I'm not sure, but Murphy having some words with a River
Yeah, with
Falls
Munson.
player.
Munson didn't like the way he pushed him, I guess, and
Yeah, but coaches teach you just make contact and don't react. Just turn away. Easier said than done, of course.
that could be Elijah McKeon. down on the field. 12:01 left in the third quarter here. Score is 26-0. Eagles are in the lead. We'll take a break while they help the player out, and we'll be back more right after this.
When you buy a used car, you want to make certain you're not buying someone else's troubles.
Hi, this is Travis with Tri-State Auto Center in La Crosse.
We do our best to provide all the information you need, including what the vehicle is worth, so you can make an informed decision on the purchase of your next quality pre-owned vehicle.
We inspect, certify, and warranty our cars.
Come see our affordable selection. If you're looking for something special, let me find it for you. Tri-State Auto Center, Highways 1461 on the Pike in La Crescent.
A step above the rest.
When you buy
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson, Terry Erickson. There's a long throw deep and almost picked off. Great defense there, though.
Jeez, great defense indeed. Schober breaking up, but the Eagle defense just will not at all allow the home run.
No way. Schober was there.
Tom, what particular unit's probably the most improved in the Eagle entire team? I would say defensive backs have shown to me.
Yeah, looking good today. That Henrik is a 6'7" receiver. I mean, he's a big target down there.
Yeah, Herrick, well, that's why he was 16-17 WIAC Player of the Year in basketball.
Yeah,
His
here's the
size.
kick now. Simonchek will take it. Fair catch at about the 11.
Eagles got 90 yards to go for another TD here.
Going to eat up some clock. 11:41 left in the third quarter.
Have you checked out the hottest new apparel and gifts from University Bookstore with brands like Under Armour, Cutter, and Buck? All licensed by the University of Wisconsin Lacrosse Gears, second to none. Located in the Student Union or shop online at ewlshop.com.
There's the snap. Schramsky will run with it himself, and he'll gain about 6 yards on the play.
Ramsky with the carry.
Looks like they'll put it 2nd down and 5 for the Eagles.
Johnny Kine.
Oh, Johnny Kind on the tackle brings some celebration from his family.
Schramsky will hand it off to Mankuski this time. He'll pick up a couple of yards.
Mankuski only had 18 yards at halftime on 5 carries.
Brings up 3rd down.
The Eagles
And
only
2.
a total of 41 yards, Rick, at halftime.
3rd and 3, it looks like.
Got to see an improved running game this half.
Could be. Schramsky fakes to the back and throws it. Smith with the ball, and did he get the first down? I don't know.
I think he's a
It
little
looks like
short,
they might be a little short, yeah.
similar to the play that Smith scored on last week in the fourth quarter to win the game.
Oh, they're going to kick. Well, might as well. 26-0.
Yeah, you don't want to give the Falcons.
Yeah. You don't want to give them one, do
You
you?
want to give them one in the red zone, do you?
No, I don't think so. Monson will be back once again for the Falcons, down about the 39-yard line. Here's Parker. Kicks it away. Nice kick. Taken at about the 36, and he'll try for a run back. Munson on his feet out to the 44. Out of bounds at about the 44-yard line.
Good open field tackle by number 50 to right there on the sideline. Connor Weirs from Amory. Connor Weirs, number 50, the junior, getting a lot of playing time. As part of the special unit. A little rain starting to come
just
down
kind of
here.
spitting a little bit here on us.
We had a forecast for rain this afternoon. So for once the weatherman's correct, I guess, huh?
Yeah, for once, huh?
He's correct more than just a few times.
1st and 10. The handoff to Silva, and Silva gets nailed at the line of scrimmage. He'll go nowhere.
Yeah, maybe gets a yard, but, well, not much.
Second down for the Falcons.
With the tackle, 2nd down.
Josh Dorschner from Neenah getting some playing time too. Makes the tackle along with Murphy.
Going deep again. And now we've got a flag this time.
I think that's going to be on Neiman.
Yeah, I think maybe you're right. See if it's pass interference.
If that would have been on the offense, I think the Falcon bench would have erupted.
Yeah, you think? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, they're looking at. They were battling for the ball, that's for sure. So that'll move it to the 40-yard line into Eagle territory. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. .9:16 left in the third quarter. Fumble on the snap, and Henriksen gets taken down with a loss.
The Falcons only had 4 first downs in the first half, so they've struggled to sustain any drives.
2nd down and 13.
5 receivers out here and a
Henriksen going deep again, looking for that.
Yeah, that was. You could
And
see
again, we've got a flag.
You could see that from here.
This time, Max Bauer involved as Henrik is the target.
Yeah, that was apparent to everyone in the stadium.
And again, they'll move the ball 15 yards.
Another first down.
Via penalty.
Exactly. A rather simple way to get a first down, huh?
1st and 10 again for the Falcons. On the 28-yard line, they'll hand it to Silva. Let's see if he can find his way through the line. Maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play.
Silva trying to get behind big 6'3", 290-pound Jared Hunter from Luck.
Second down.
Second and 10. Henriksen looking deep. He's got nobody to throw to. He'll run with it himself, and he'll get taken down. Tackled after a few yards by Joey Bolda.
Joey Bolda's played well, too. A sophomore from Sussex Hamilton, part of that linebacker package.
Gain of 3, 3rd down and 7. Henriksen again goes to the air, over the middle. Got a man. And they'll pick up the first down as the Falcons are moving the ball some. Nolan Paul.
Evan Verhoda, his second catch. 6'7".
Oh, yes, Evan Verhoda, you're right.
Ranger with hair hanging out of his helmet. Didn't have that in high school.
Nope. 1st and goal. Hand off to Silva. Silva piles in behind a bunch of linebackers and
quite a convoy.
Picks up a few yards.
Quite a convoy on that right side. Severson Helms. That time Verhoda part of the blocking package.
Eagles had to come from behind to catch him. Pull him out of that pile.
Oh, a little 3-by-3 set, huh?
2nd down. And Henriksen will just run it in for a touchdown. And the Falcons get on the board.
That was an impressive drive. The first one of the afternoon, by the way.
Yeah.
That resulted in anything. Now we have another penalty. What
well, maybe they don't get the touch.
That's what we got.
Unsportsmanlike on Mike Schmidt.
No. Maybe coming out of the box. Like he has been cheating a little bit onto the field, or maybe that's what it is.
I don't know. But it got a round of applause.
Not from the. Yeah, got it from both sides.
Yeah, I think so.
What the Eagles?
I don't know what that was
about.
about.
The applause on the Eagles side is why we're behind you, and the applause on the Falcons side is about time.
Lots of umbrellas coming out now as we're dealing with some rain here. So now they'll try to tack on that extra point. Let's see. Jacob Little will kick it. And it's good. We've got another flag.
The flag at the end of the play.
I don't know.
7 plays, 56 yards. Hendrickson with a 4-yard run for the touchdown.
All I'll say.
We'll see what this is all
maybe
about.
I should stop commenting, but all I'll say on these flags is they better be defendable. They better be defendable on tape, or else there's a problem in the WIAC office.
Well, we'll see what they say. There's obviously a huddle going on down there.
We saw that early in the season where we had so many huddles, and it showed just a
All
lack
right,
of communication.
see what the white hat has to say here.
I'm afraid if it's on.
Unsportsmanlike conduct. River Falls, number 71.
So unsportsmanlike on Falcons that time. On number 71, Trace Davis.
Does that reinforce the bad blood concept that was pointed out by the Lacrosse Tribune? Does that reinforce that? Could be, huh?
Well, down to 6:55 left in the third here. It's 26-7 now. Eagles in the lead.
At halftime, the Eagles had 3 penalties for 30 yards.
Huh. So the Falcons will kick it off. Dylan Swerig will handle the kicking duties. It's a little ground ball. Goes straight to Simonchek. He'll bring it all the way across here. Get taken out of bounds at about the 27. Stopped by Austin Youngmark.
Nicely done, too. See that Austin, number 42? Austin Youngmark takes him out of bounds, and he hits him on the head, say nice job, and exchange pleasantries, and here we go.
So the Eagles will start 1st and 10 on their own 27. Shramsky fading back, finds Amos, and Amos catches the ball.
Moves the pocket to his left, opening up his field of vision.
Amos with the catch.
Give him the first down. Forward progress will make it about a 12-yard gain.
Alex Wood on the coverage.
Eagle first down.
There's the handoff. And Clark that time will carry the ball. Gain of a couple of yards on the play.
Clark only had 3 carries for 7 yards in the first half.
Yeah, he didn't get in much.
No.
The Eagles with 188 passing yards didn't really get much in the way of rushing after all. Shramsky now out of the gun. There goes Smith. Little motion. Hops back. Fakes to his back, and Shramsky drops the ball. Slipped out. Who's going to recover it? You can see the ball just sliding around down there like a greased pig.
That was a formation set up for Trenton Smith,
and Falcons have the ball.
I believe the second turnover on the Eagles on the afternoon.
I'm going to say that's a wet ball foul. I mean, mistake, let's call it. A wet ball mistake. That had to slip out of his hands. He wasn't carrying it the way he should have been, but I'll bet you it just slipped out of there because we got a little bit of rain coming down.
Well, earlier in the game, though, he carried the ball with only one hand a couple of times.
Yeah.
I would think that would be addressed.
Well, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Falcons. 5:38 left. We're in the third quarter here. Henriksen fades back. He's going to run. Nope. Yep, he's going to try to run with it, but he gets taken down. Eagle defense is right there. That's Neiman.
What does that tell you about Neiman? Defensive back, passing play. He fills and makes the tackle. That shows you ball instincts and athleticism.
2nd down and 12 now for the Falcons.
And he's on press defense.
Henriksen hands it off to Silva. Silva gets to the line of scrimmage, gains a yard on that one. It's going to bring up 3rd and long.
3 Eagles on the tackle, too. Led by number 56.
Audrey making the tackle. 3rd down.
55 Murphy. 56 Judnick. Is he in the game now?
3rd down. Henriksen takes the snap. He's looking to pass over the middle to Monson, and Monson not able to pull it in. Just a little too high, I think.
Yeah, that was catchable, though, too.
4th down for the Falcons.
Not easy, but Max Brower on the coverage.
4th down.
Rusty Murphy's number is a little bit obliterated, and he is not. That's 55, not 56.
There you go.
4th down.
4th down. The Falcons will go for it. 4th and 9. Hendrickson finds a man. He's got Munson, and Munson gets the 1st down.
Munson a delayed route to the sideline, getting the 1st down in front of Neiman.
Now they go to Silva. Silva goes up the right side, finds a couple of yards. He'll get about 2 on the play. He's 2nd down and 8.
Getting some much better blocking, too, are the Falcons. Joey Bolda again making the hit.
There's the snap and finds his man again. Munson right where he needs to be for the 1st down.
Yeah, a hitch pattern between Neiman and Murphy.
Turns and just picks up a couple extra yards there to get that 1st down. Now with trips to the right side, Henriksen looking downfield. No, he's going to get taken down.
There's a sack that the Eagles needed, and
Ryan Flathers.
Who do you think gets it? The guy that's 2nd in the WIAC in sacks, and that's Flathers from Lewiston. Not too far from here.
2nd down and 13.
You've heard of Lewiston Monument Company, haven't you?
I think they sponsor your show, don't they?
They do.
Is that a plug?
Yeah, it is, of course. Watch 7 Rivers Sports.
2nd down and 13 now.
This week, Scott Anderson, the guest.
There's the snap. Henriksen looking to pass. He's not going to find anyone to throw to. And once again, Flathers was there.
He's going to be
along with Dylan, or Zach Zilmer, rather.
He's going to be on top of the conference in sacks rather than 2nd after this game if he keeps it up.
3rd down and 19. Henriksen fades back. Throws and nobody open. I think he was looking to get it to Wadman, but ends up throwing well behind him, and we do have a penalty flag.
Pressure Josh Dorschner, the 6'5" freshman from Neenah. We got a holding penalty too.
Holding against the offense. Jared Hunter called for holding that time, so they're going to march him back some. Stands have kind of cleared out. I'm sure the rain helped with that. A lot of folks did bring umbrellas, so we do have
Well, the
a lot
ones
of umbrellas popping open.
the fans without an umbrella are over to Howie's,
That's right. Yeah.
waiting for me to
Yeah,
get
waiting for you. Yeah, that's right. Third down, and let's see, 29. Henriksen fades back. He's unleashing one to the end zone and not caught.
Boy,
Henrik was his intended receiver, that big 6'7" target down there, but
that should have been caught. Good coverage by the Eagles.
Good
but
coverage.
Very catchable. Elijah Alt. Man-to-man on the corner, but that was
Oh, yeah,
catchable.
you're right.
Very catchable.
got some big receivers out there.
Falcon 4th down.
Falcons with 4th down now, 4th and 29. They're going to go for it. No, we're going to call a timeout instead. Let's talk about
A little
this.
confusion, I think, on what the OC wanted to call whistling.
So, timeout called. 26-7 our score with 1:56 left. We're in the third quarter here. Rain coming down. Not too heavy at the moment, but
I just want to remind our viewers that the women's soccer team that plays for the WIAC Championship tonight at 6 o'clock versus Eau Claire. Jason Murphy, the head
right here,
coach.
huh? Right here
Yes.
on this field over here.
So I'm excited to see that and to have him and a couple of
Well, they'll be
his
playing.
athletes on the.
They could be playing in the rain tonight.
They'll be playing in the postseason too. Wrestling underway today at Rochester, and of course Dave Malachek, the head coach. Have you kept up on his triplets, his 3 daughters that run it on Alaska, Cora, Lydia, and Amelia?
No.
Oh, they are some talented runners.
Wow. Okay, Falcons are going to still go for it. 4th down and 29.
Falcon 4th down.
Henriksen, the quarterback now, the freshman, takes the snap. Looking downfield, trying to find some room. He's going to scramble. He's got Eagles chasing him down, and sure enough, they catch up to him. And they'll run him out of bounds at about their own 39-yard line, and the Eagles will get the ball.
Eagle.
That defense looks a little fired up, don't you think?
Joey Bolda and company.
Joey Bolda with a tackle. Eagle football.
They look a little pumped up.
They sure did. Well, stopping the Falcons on 4th down. Let's see if that transfers to an Eagle touchdown.
Well, we'll find out. Eagles are back in there now. Shramsky out of the gun. They're starting 1st and 10 on their own 39-yard line. Dual backs. There's the snap. Looking for a receiver. Shramsky's going to run with it. He's got an open field, and he'll slide in as he goes over midfield.
I'm just high on his running ability. We don't see a lot of it, but when we do, his dual threat gift of being able to move the team with his legs comes through.
Absolutely. Down to 1:21 now, third quarter. Shramsky takes the snap. Going to hand it off to Clark this time. Clark with a little stutter finds some room, and he'll pick up 3 yards on the play.
How did Clark get out of that problem?
Carried by Jalen Clark.
Geez, he ran right out of the tackle of 2 pretty talented defensive linemen. Eli Newton, Mike Cook, had him corralled.
2nd down and 8. Shramsky lofts one to Labalarte. Oh, it's picked off.
Jeez, that was
Picked off by Alex Wood.
That was well done, too.
Yeah.
Alex Wood leads the conference in interceptions with 3 and now adds to that with 4.
He kind of bounced that a little bit and kept his focus and concentration and pulled it in.
He did. A little bit underthrown, but Alex Wood doing a nice job as on his way to becoming a WIAC all-conference performer, too.
39 seconds left in the third quarter, 26-7 our score. And it's 1st and 10 for the Falcons now. They've got it on their own 15-yard line. Hendrickson will hand it off to Altena, and he's going to go nowhere. Yeah. Well, a couple yards.
Yeah. Altena just running into, again, a stone wall. Talked about the improvement of those defensive backs. But for UWL that time, Zach Abbott's only 6'1", but 260 from Appleton. That defensive line has really made some strides, too.
Yeah, 2nd down and 7. Red Hendrickson. Whoa, bounces it in and out of the hands of his intended receiver, Wadman.
Jeez, and a vicious hit after the ball was jarred loose by Zach Pierce.
3rd down. Four seconds left in the third quarter. Nice catch by Munson, and they'll pick up a 1st down as the clock runs out.
He knew where the 1st down marker was, didn't he?
He did. 26-7 our score. We'll take a break as we end the third quarter. Back after this.
Join the party at the Arterial Bar and Grill. See the new look and fun atmosphere. This is the place where people come for a delicious meal and to reconnect with friends. Friday night, try their fish. Saturday night, slow roasted prime rib. Wednesdays, get a basket of wings for just $2. Choose from 13 different sauces. Appetizers like nachos or quesadillas, onion rings, or cheese curds. Breakfast on Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 2 p.m. The Arterial, a lacrosse tradition for over 75 years. Why not make it yours?
Ace of Lacrosse is your work and play headquarters. When it comes to getting the job done, no place gives you better support for home, business, and industry with small engine and power tool repairs. Save by renting when you don't need to buy. Ace offers rentals on hundreds of items.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson, Terry Erickson, fourth quarter underway. Hendrickson, freshman quarterback, scrambles, and he throws to Munson. Munson with a catch. And down the sidelines he goes to the end zone for a touchdown.
Jeez, nice wheel route down the sidelines. And a dejected number 31, Max Brower, said, "Oh, boy, I shouldn't have done that." And he made a mistake and paid for it.
That he did. So in just about 13 seconds into the fourth quarter, the Falcons put one into the end zone for another 6 points.
Have the Falcons found their quarterback for the rest of the season in Hendrickson?
Well, could be. Hendrickson's doing pretty good. I mean, he's been sacked a couple times, but
6 for 12 for about 100 yards.
Yeah. There's the snap. It's down, it's up, and it is good. 26-14, so now we're down to basically a 2-score game.
Well, the Eagles need to put the fire out here with a good drive. And it starts with Shramsky. Let's not kid ourselves. He's the key. And he's had more good games than bad. He's been a couple games where he hasn't been at his best, but he needs to own the fourth quarter.
That's right. You're absolutely right. Let's hope he can do that.
We've and Cole Speaker has been a little silent here in this game. He's one catch for 14 yards. That's not Cole Speaker, is it?
No. Let's see, around the WEAC, Oshkosh and Eau Claire. Eau Claire in the lead over Oshkosh, 20-14 in the fourth. That's kind of unusual, isn't it? Do you hear that?
I think it's a shock.
I think so. Platteville over Stout, 26-21, a close game in the fourth. Whitewater over Stevens Point, 59-7, also in the fourth quarter.
Does Oshkosh have some internal issues?
Maybe.
Because we know how talented they are.
There's the kick. Simonchek will take it at about the 18, out to the 25, now out to the 30. Down the sidelines and pushed out at about the 33-yard line.
Well, decent field position for Shramsky. I mentioned earlier, Speaker with one catch. La Bellarte leads the Eagles with 4 catches, 2 touchdowns, 160 yards. So,
wow.
I would like to see a patented Shramsky to Speaker touchdown here in this fourth quarter.
River Falls with only 159 yards through the third quarter of offense, and the Eagles with 316.
Eagles only, though, 68 yards on the ground, too.
Yeah, that running game hasn't been where they'd like to see it, that's for sure. Shramsky with a pass to Speaker. Speaker will get it over the midfield into Falcon territory and a first down.
You didn't know that I had a system of communicating things to Shramsky, did you?
No. What has he got? You got his frequency or something on his headset or something? Or?
Yeah, because right away he looks to that quick little slant across the middle to Speaker.
1st and 10. This time they'll go to Mankuski, and he'll find a hole. And he's going to pick up maybe 10 yards on that one. Looks like they'll place him about 8 yards. 2nd down and 2.
Only 20 yards for Mankuski through the third quarter. You didn't know that I asked him to run him a little bit more in the fourth quarter too, did you?
Well, I wonder where you went there during the break. Yeah,
because
you got the coach's cell phone number, right?
So
you just called him?
Yeah, but he doesn't answer me during games.
I wonder why. 2nd and 2. Labellarte goes in motion. Shramsky finds Mankuski this time and picks up that first down and more.
Yeah, in case you wondered, I didn't tell him to throw it to Mankuski.
Well, that's a little different, huh?
But Mankuski out of the backfield.
That's got to be his first pass of the day.
I wonder if it's his first catch of the season. I don't know.
Well,
he's had a few, but not a lot.
Not a lot. No, he doesn't usually throw to him, but that's the whole idea. 1st and 10 once again for the Eagles. Ball on the 34-yard line. Shramsky, gets nailed. Falcons come through quick. Never had a chance that time. Number 57, Ted Androli, comes steaming through. Nobody got in his way.
There's a point of concern. I mean, that was vicious in itself. And Shramsky saying, fellas, you got to protect me.
2nd down, 16. Shramsky out of the gun. There's the snap. Hands it to Mankuski. Mankuski finds his way through the line and will pick up about 10 yards on that one, maybe even 12.
What an incredible block by number 66, Connor Berry. I am going to find out his cell phone number and call him from Marshfield. He's from Marshfield tomorrow and say, that's one of the best blocks I have seen in a long time. He just flattened the guy.
Flattened him. 3rd and 6 for the Eagles now.
And Connor Perry, a freshman.
Oh.
I think he's got a good career ahead of him.
Could be. Amos goes in motion. Shramsky takes the snap. Whoa.
Yeah, too much pressure.
Yeah, Falcons come in fast on him and nowhere to go.
He just tried to duck the first defender, but ran into another couple of them in there.
Did you see he was holding the ball with one hand again, and he kind of tucked it at the last second there as he hit that line?
Yeah, the pocket collapsed early. Eagles 4th down.
Yep, 4th and 8.
All of their timeouts.
Decision
left.
time here. Make a decision. What are you going to do? Think they're going to go for it.
10 seconds on the play
Fourth
clock.
down, Eagles.
Yep, they're going to go for it.
Might be a good
Trips
time.
to the right.
Good, yeah, that's what I thought. Good time.
Nope, timeout.
Only 3 seconds left when he called the timeout. I was wondering, call a timeout and make sure your communication lines are clear. Well, what are you going to call now? You're the quarterback.
I'm the quarterback. I'm going to throw it to Speaker in the end zone.
You're not going to. You don't care about the first down.
No, let's just go for the end zone.
You don't care about getting a single or a double.
But let me also point out to you that's why I'm not the coach or the quarterback. You understand?
You want a home run.
I'm neither one of those.
You're not easily satisfied. In other words.
No, that's right. We go for it all.
So I don't know, a lot of times you send Speaker out long as a decoy and then throw underneath him, and you got a guy that is a perfect decoy, and of course I think you know who that is. Labalarte.
Yeah.
Or you say, okay, remember this touchdown that won the game last week, and let's look to him, but he's not in the game, number 34.
Trent
Trent
Smith.
Smith. So 3-by-1.
Okay, here we go.
Speaker on the boundary side.
Mankuski in the backfield with Shramsky out of the gun. The Falcons are coming. Shramsky's going to have to run for it.
Well, he can get it.
He can get that first down,
get
and
it.
he does.
Goes to the wide side.
Yes, sir. Shramsky picks it up.
Yeah, now was that a designed run? No. But did he see the wide side open up like the Red Sea? Yes, and he took advantage of it.
Well, and he saw the defenders coming after him, too.
Yeah.
So he had to get out of there. He had to find some place to go.
So you're saying he ran for his life?
He ran for his life, and it just worked out really good for him, though. 1st and 10 for the Eagles now.
His lifeline was the first down marker.
Ball on the 22. Shramsky. Handoff to Mankuski, and he'll go up the right side and pick up about, looks like 4 or 5 yards on that play.
Yeah, right behind Carpenter. Bradley Schultz. Mankuski didn't really do much in the first 3 quarters, and now his true colors are coming through.
2nd down and 6. Shramsky takes the snap. Handoff to Mankuski again. Mankuski with a nice run there as he kind of picks his way through the crowd, and he'll pick up the first down and about 3 yards on top of that.
Oliver Vazanoya is the person that took him to that good gain, number 72.
1st and goal. They'll place the ball on the 9-yard line.
Speaker to the boundary side, trips to the wide side here on 1st down.
There's the snap. Shramsky's got to run again. They're coming after him, and they sack him.
That was designed for Speaker on a slant. Well covered.
I'll say. Loss of yards on that one.
Not a huge issue here when you're still in the red zone. Haven't heard much about Michael Cook, but he comes in with some good, a good resume from Ellsworth, a junior.
2nd down and goal on the 16-yard line. Shramsky looks downfield. He's throwing into the corner and broken up. And again, it looks like one of the Eagles had to become a defender there.
Fortunate that wasn't intercepted. Wow. Intended for Amos. And too many white jerseys surrounding him on that.
And the Falcon player pretty slow getting up out there.
See Coach Derek Stanley in the booth next to us, and his team won the WIAC Cross Country Championship on their way to the next week. I think they're the Midwest Regionals, and then the Nationals are in Wisconsin this year.
Oh.
I think in Oshkosh, Winneconne area.
That was Alex Wood, the player that was down in the Just outside the end zone there, but he's back on his feet and walking away.
They need him.
Yeah, well, we'll see if he gets back in. I don't know. Maybe just had the wind knocked out of him, or
He's a featured defensive back. Their best DB.
well, he's getting off the field on his own. So let's see. See if he gets back in. Third down and goal. Ball on the 16. Eagles now with trips to the left, single receiver to the right. That's Speaker up to the right side. Mankuski in the backfield with Shramsky as he takes the snap. He's looking for a receiver. He's going to throw it away.
Yeah,
nobody available there.
Good job. Great protection, too. Moved the pocket a little bit. And couldn't find anybody. We didn't want to take a chance, and in comes the field goal unit.
Yep.
4th down.
So if they can put this one through the uprights, it becomes, well, it still stays a 2-score game, doesn't it? If they can get 2 points on the...
A.J. Villarreal next to us in the coaching box.
Oh.
To talk to him this weekend, know him quite well, and feel bad for him having to sit out after the targeting call. But he'll be able to play next week.
There's the kick. It's up, and
it
it's
is.
good.
A line drive.
That's good.
Ryan Byrne puts it through there.
49, Falls 14.
And we'll add another 3. Make it 29-14. So with 8 minutes and 56 seconds left in this one, we'll take a quick break and we'll be back in just a few moments. Stick around, everybody, as we continue with college football. Eagles on KQ.
Ace of Lacrosse is your work and play headquarters when it comes to getting the job done. No place gives you better support for home, business, and industry with small engine and power tool repairs. Save by renting when you don't need to buy. Ace offers rentals on hundreds of items.
Mix 96, today's best music mix. Good morning. Van McNeil, More Music Morning Show is on the air.
Hey now, baby.
Hello, Ryan Seacrest here, Mix 96.
Are you ready for it?
Hey, it's Reed Magnum, Mix 96. Taylor Swift, here we go.
Are you ready for it?
This is Pop Crush Nights. I am Lisa Page. The moment that I've been talking about all week, I'm sure you're so over me mentioning the Chainsmokers, but hi, Alex and Drew are on the line right now.
Mix 96.1.
Welcome back, everybody. Rick Wilson and Terry Erickson. 8:56 left in this game. It's 29-14, and the Eagles will kick it off to the Falcons. Now there's a great kick. Ryan Byrne drives him back to about the 3-yard line. It bounces. He picks it up, and he'll run it out to the 12. And we have a flag.
Oh, my
So I imagine there's a illegal block somewhere.
I think so. Jake Gerzik on the tackle from Black River, the senior.
Well, they're thinking it's against the Falcons. We'll see.
Through 3 quarters.
Yep, it's the Falcons.
Through 3 quarters, 18 penalties for
Is that right?
186 yards. Through 3 quarters.
So we're not even counting the ones we've had so far here, huh?
Is that too many?
Well, you would know. You're an official. You know more better than I would. So they're going to start on the on their own 6-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Henriksen at the quarterback spot.
Neiman on the coverage, not well thrown. Intended for Munson. Munson, 8 catches, 57 yards through 3. Figured he would be targeted as their key receiver, and Verhoda with 2 catches.
2nd down. Again, they go to the air, and again, it gets knocked away by Neiman. Munson, the intended.
They're picking on the wrong guy. Neiman's not going to allow that kind of pass. Nickel package in for the Eagles.
Going for that little short pass there, huh? 3rd and 10.
Third down.
Neiman looks like stunt and then backs off.
Backs off into the end zone, and boy, he's lucky he moved forward. He got out of the end zone there, but gets tackled at about the 5.
Murphy and, geez.
Murphy in there, Flathers in there.
Flathers is having a great fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Murphy as well.
So now they're going to kick out of their end zone from deep in their end zone. Owen Schalmer, their punter, will try to punt that away. And again, we've got Amos and Simonchek.
Needs to be aware of that white line behind him.
Yep. Oh, yeah. You can see the referee is watching closely.
Good snap.
Yep, gets it away. Simonchek takes it at about the 35, now to the 30. Still on his feet at the 25, and they finally get him at about the 27. But did you see that, Terry?
I did.
We've got a flag.
You know that.
What a surprise!
I think that was on the Eagles, number 57, I believe. Zach Sado from Freedom, I think.
Well, we'll see what they tell us here. They're gonna. Oh, number 30.
Yeah, you could have picked either one of them on that. That would be Nathan Clark. No, not much reaction from the Eagles, so they're like, yeah, we probably saw that too.
Moving back a little ways. That'll make it 1st and 10 for the Eagles now on the 40. They hand it off. Mankuski, they're going to see if they can maybe get that running game going, huh?
Yeah, good tackle by number 36, Joey Leonard from Medford. He's been on quite a few tackles.
No gain, 2nd down and 10.
Second and 10, certainly a passing down. Speaker to the right with press coverage.
Shramsky now quickly throws one. Oh, trying to hit some uncheck there, but threw it behind him.
He did. That was dangerous too. Those tips can result in some
interception.
Yeah, Alex Wood back in the game after being slightly banged up.
3rd and 10. Amos in motion. They fake to Amos. Here comes the house. They're coming after Shramsky big time. Got to unload it. He does, but it's out of bounds.
Valiant effort by Speaker, but the boundary line got in his way.
Yep. 7 minutes left here in this game today.
What are you doing, your Falcons 40? I guess you just answered that. You punt.
Yeah. Sean Parker into the lineup to handle that punt. See if he can set it down there on the maybe 5-yard line. We'll see.
Right at his average today, too, 39 yards a punt.
Going for that corner. Caught at about the 8-yard line by Monson, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Falcons.
Falcons going to have some work to do with just under 7 minutes to go to tighten up this score.
Getting some comments on the internet here. Henriksen.
Oh,
whoa! What was that?
Well,
that's a loose ball.
There's your tip drill.
Yeah, there it is.
Murphy says thanks for tipping it to me, because now the Eagles are about to put this game away.
Pass intercepted by Rusty Murphy.
Murphy Tip, 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 huh?
Every defense runs a tip drill quite often during the week. We used to do it every day, basically, to start our defensive backfield drills.
Got some viewers out there. I want to say howdy to Owen Ellie and Reagan Hoverman and Kyle Geiger, Mike Clark.
Well, we like good comments, too. we don't really want the other ones. Because, well, we're not perfect, but.
And Kuski carries the ball, picks up about 3.
But all seriousness, thanks for watching our broadcast. This is the last one because the A team takes over next week.
Now, our brothers in broadcasting, WXOW will have the game next week live at 11:30.
Brothers?
Well, can we say that?
Yeah. The A team takes over.
It kind of rhymes, brothers in broadcasting. See, that kind of rhymes like that, you know?
The A team takes over and we just sit at home and watch.
Oh, you got that wrong. It's the B team that takes over.
Oh, okay.
We're the A team.
Okay.
2nd down and 3. Shramsky hands it off to Mankuski. He fights his way. Does he get to the goal line? Not quite. He'll get down to about the 1.5 yard line.
Max Proshik. We talked about him. Former Badger, playing for the Falcons from Somerset. 87 tackles, leads the Falcons.
3rd down and goal. Trenton Smith in the backfield there, along with Mankuski. Shramsky. Speaker out to the right side. They'll go to Mankuski again. He's going to try to get, nope, he doesn't get it. And that'll bring up 4th down and 1.
Yeah, tried to run it in behind number 66, Connor Perry, and just a little short. Go for it, Mike. Go for it. Nope.
Now they're going to send in
short.
Ryan Byrne, are they?
No, short yardage offense, yeah, they are.
Burns going in, see if they can kick another field goal.
Smart decision. A little bit of a gamble.
Well, now we've seen him fake this before.
Many times.
Remember that? I think it was at Luther.
Many times we have. Well, not many. 3 or 4. I don't think that's in the package here.
Probably not.
It's not.
Whoa, it's a block.
It should have been.
A nice block. And he gets pushed out of bounds as he picks it up. Mitch Dinger.
Well, the Eagle defense, you're back to work, and I like this. I don't like the block, but I like the fact that I don't see any penalties. Or do I? Nope.
Well, not yet. There's 4 minutes and 27 seconds left, though. So
on that play.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
That was the discussion. Ball placement.
First and 10 now for the Falcons. Henriksen in at quarterback still. He's going to throw that out in the flat, see if he can. Whoa! And he kind of fumbled the ball there, and it went out of bounds. Looks like he had it caught, though.
He did. Rolled one way and threw a backside screen to the other side to big number 86, the junior from Milton.
2nd down.
Patrick O'Leary.
Patrick O'Leary.
You think he's Irish?
Maybe. 2nd down and 4.
You're Irish.
Everybody's Irish. There's
Not
the snap
everybody.
to Henriksen. And he gets Wadman, who gets hit immediately.
Yeah, nice tackle.
Are they saying that's a completed
is.
pass, is it?
Everybody's Irish? I don't know. I'm full-blooded
A little bit of
Norwegian,
Irish.
so.
Joey Bolda
Making the tackle, 3rd down.
makes the tackle there. Well, my mother's name was Shay, so we got a little bit of Irish in us here.
Everybody's Irish on St. Patrick's Day.
Nah, there you go. That's true.
Where they celebrate.
3rd and 4 now. They're going to put trips to the left side, single receiver to the right. Henriksen takes the snap, looks downfield, goes over the middle. Ooh, almost threw that one away.
That didn't look good.
No. Elijah Alt was there.
He's the only one close.
Yeah, it looked like he was going to catch it for a minute there.
Yeah, and he's thinking to himself, I'm a freshman only from Lone Rock River Valley High School, which I've been to many times, and I wanted to get my first pick.
4th down for the Falcons, and they'll go for it. And the crowd kind of getting into it here. And we've got a timeout.
Wisely
Falcons.
done, because the game is over if they don't get a first down.
Well, this is, as you said, this is going to wrap up our broadcasts of the UWL games this year. We followed all 9 games, and next week we mentioned WXOW. We'll have it live at 11:30 on Channel 19, starting at, as I said, at 11:30. What do you start your pregame at? What, 11:15, Scott?
11 o'clock.
Oh, pregame at 11 o'clock. So tune it in. You can watch them play Eau Claire, and if they win these next 2 games, they could finish tied for 2nd place, right?
The winning record if they win today, and
if Oshkosh lost today, I don't know. I haven't heard a final score on that.
Oshkosh lost today.
They did?
Colton says. So they would get 2nd if they win out.
If they win out, they'll finish 2nd in the league. Wow.
That's surpassing Mike Schmidt's goal of just being in the top tier. Now
right.
He's possibly up to number 2.
Right.
And no playoffs yet, possibility?
Probably not. 4th down. Falcons will go for it. Henriksen looking for a receiver. Got Munson. Did he catch it?
He did.
He did, so they're going to get a first down, and they'll keep the ball.
So Scott Emmerich, our friend, is here today just to get some tips on broadcasting or not? No, he's not.
No, he's not.
He just shook his head this way.
I think he knows what to do.
Horizontally.
1st and 10 now. Henriksen fades back. He's going deep. Going for Munson, and no, that was way short.
Yeah.
No way he was going to catch that.
A little bump, but not enough to.
And, of course, Colton Neiman was right there.
You think Colton Neiman has had an afternoon or what? Oh.
Done quite well. 2nd down. 3:38 left in this game.
Sure showing his true colors on senior day.
Well, next Friday night, we'll be following Bangor as they head down to Middleton. Looks like possibly myself and Art Fay will be going down there to do that game. Whoa, taken down. Henriksen gets sacked once again.
Jeez, Flathers, there's another guy that's going to have some big postseason honors. So you said Bangor plays where?
They're down at Middleton.
It's already been predetermined. Okay.
Yeah, it's on the. They're going to play Blackhawk at Middleton.
Well, you've been at that field, I think.
Oh, gorgeous
We've
field.
been there for baseball,
Great
too.
big press box. I'm looking forward to working down there.
Exactly, and I'll be gone out of the state.
Oh, good.
Good.
Did I say that? And it's caught, and they'll pick up a number of yards, get it back past the former line of scrimmage there. Patrick O'Leary, again, the receiver.
Neiman and Gierlich on the tackle.
4th down and 7 now. 2:40 left in the game. And again, the crowd getting fired up here. 3rd down. See if the Eagles can stop them on 3rd down. Henriksen is going to go deep with it. And it's picked off. All right, there's a battle for it at that point. I don't know who's going to end up with it.
It could have gone either way, but when they went down, dual coverage, when they went down, it's Neiman that wins the one-on-one battle.
Interception by Colton Neiman.
Colton Neiman pulls one in.
Jeez, I just reiterate what I said a little bit ago. He had one heck of a game.
No kidding. Nice interception there. Down to 2:19 left now. It'll be 1st down and 10 from the 20-yard line for the Eagles. Down to 2:19 left in the game. See if we can run that ball. There it is. Clark gets the call, but he's going nowhere.
Ball security, ball protection.
You know what we haven't seen today, I think maybe once, is a jet sweep. They faked it a number of times, but they haven't tried to put Stutzman in there and see if he can get around the corner. with that speed he's got, and maybe this is a time to try something like that.
I don't
Eat
know.
up a little clock.
Maybe, yes.
I don't think they want to throw it, is what I'm saying. You know,
you're right.
Let's let the clock run and
Clock's your friend.
finish this thing up. Labalarte goes to the right side, Speaker to the left. Shramsky in the backfield with Jalen Clark and Trent Smith.
Ooh,
Options to Clark. Clark trying to get around the corner, can't do it.
Somewhat dangerous, too. Timeout. Falcons.
Falcons take a timeout with 1:25.
That option is just a slightly bit dangerous with a wet ball.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good point. They want 1:28 back on the clock. Rain picking up a little bit here, Terry.
Well, when we're in this beautiful press box, we really don't care. We do care when we're outside. You know, I remember going back 20 years ago broadcasting for you. I started my career sitting on top of a panel truck at West Salem.
You remember that?
Sitting on top of a panel truck in a lawn chair.
Yeah.
As all my notes would fly away.
Well, we got you a lawn chair.
Do you remember those days?
Yeah, I do. We put a dent in the roof of that van. Remember that we never got out? Yeah, well, and then look what West Salem did. They built that beautiful sports complex out there.
Well, they didn't have a press box back in those days.
Right. I remember working here with that old press box they had. Shramsky now.
You said don't pass. Oh,
Finds a receiver.
They decide a safe pass may be in order, but
to Jalen Clark.
We got a penalty too, way away from the ball. You know, the penalty is an illegal substitution.
On who? Let's see what they say here.
Legal substitution on the Falcons, I believe. That's the call.
Illegal substitution. Defense. 5-yard penalty on first down.
So a late substitution, apparently.
I don't think it's a first down, though, is it?
I don't know what the call is. It's not a first down.
No, it's fourth down. But it's a 5-yard penalty. Or are they going third down?
Third down again. You said some kind of mysterious call.
I thought they said it was against the Falcons.
It is.
Okay, well, he's marching it the other way.
Oh, well, they said on the Falcons.
Okay.
No, they're going against them.
Here we go, yeah.
I'm not rule book Ronnie. That's sarcasm, so I don't know exactly every call.
You
every
don't?
Penalty, no. But there's been a lot of calls that were like, really? But they may be correct, so maybe I'm the one that's in error.
1:10 left here now. Eagles with the ball. Will be 3rd and 9.
Well, we got further conversation.
Some more conversation going on here.
Come on, guys. That's kind of what I'm talking about with a lack of communication, a lack of harmony, a lack of working together, knowing where the ball's supposed to be played. I mean, things like that. That's not good officiating.
1:18. They reset the clock, and they will start it on his signal, he said.
Of course, that's not necessarily an officiating error there, so don't mean to say that. It's 5 seconds on the game clock, a timeout on its way right now.
Timeout with 53 seconds left now.
Once again, for the fans for River Falls, you can meet your student athletes southeast side of the field. That's just the area past the monitor and by the flag, that area of the field where your student athletes will be after the game.
Imagine their student athletes are going to be looking for some shelter after the game.
I would think so.
Third down and 9, and 53 seconds left on the clock for the Eagles to run this out. They lead 29-14. There's the snap to Shramsky. He'll hand it off to Clark. Clark will slam through the line, and he's actually going to get a first down, and he does.
That was.
And that's the end. That's going to be the end of the game.
Good blocking, but even better effort. Tremendous effort.
Absolutely. First down for the Eagles.
He willed his way to the first down marker. I was impressed with that. He was on our show a couple weeks ago, and that was highly important for him to get that first down.
Great run. 1st and 10, and they'll take a knee. So the clock runs itself down. That should be it. Should bring us to the end. Well, for us, it's been a pretty good season here, Terry. We got all 9 games in, and the Eagles really improved over last year.
Oh,
and they did it with a really young team. So I'm excited about how next year's going to look. I realize the season isn't over. We got one more yet, but this has been a great season for these Eagles.
Is it ever? While we wait for the final statistics, I would just say that River Falls played much better than I had anticipated as I did my preparation. I thought, well, at the beginning of the broadcast, I mentioned how the Eagles had dominated River Falls under Mike Schmidt's head coaching regime. They had outscored them 91-21 in 2 years they played, and this year with their quarterback going out and their UWL defense certainly rising to the occasion, River Falls brought their best effort here this afternoon.
They did, and it just didn't pay off for them. 29-14, our final score here as we wait for some final statistics. As we mentioned, next week they play Eau Claire at Eau Claire, and I believe that WXOW will be covering that game, so you'll get a chance to see it live if you tune in.
Yeah, but if they would decide to just give it up to us, we got to be ready, though.
Okay, I'm ready.
If they'd give it up to us, then we'll be back we'll be at Carson Park.
That's not going to happen.
And I know how to get there.
Okay.
So if we're back at Carson Park, then we will end our season on the road.
So let's take a look at these final statistics now. The Eagles with 376 yards of offense, 273 passing, and 103 rushing.
So they broke that magic 100.
Yeah, they got over 100. So that's pretty good. Mankuski with a net of 53 yards. Shramsky was second with 24. Jalen Clark was 17, and Stutzman had 8 yards to add to it.
And Cole Hendrickson on the flip side did well for the Falcons, 9 of 22, 153 yards and 1 TD coming in for Beckman. And, of course, Trenton Munson, we knew how dangerous he was, 9 catches, 128 yards. But, again, the Eagle defense just basically kind of took charge.
They shut down the River Falls rushing, only 35 yards rushing today.
Exactly.
Not much at all.
And many of those passes that were completed were under duress. And so when you look at all of that, I still think, well, this is a kind of a startling statistic. Eagles not penalized nearly like this. They were penalized 8 times for 90 yards, but wow, River Falls needs to really look at their execution from the standpoint of penalties. 13 penalties, 117 yards.
Wow.
This is a little bit of a concern too for the Eagles. Only 4 of 15 on third down conversions. That's much under their average.
Wow. Well, and the good news, we heard Oshkosh lost today, and so the Eagles, if they win next week, could take over second place here. Sole owners of that position.
Boy, would that be a tremendous feat in Mike Schmidt's 3rd year.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and of course, they're guaranteed a winning record as a result of this win, a hard-fought win. I'm anxious to talk to Mike on Monday for the Mike Schmidt Show at 12 noon at the Clary Center to kind of get an in-depth look at this game from his perspective, and then get a chance to ask some questions, interview some guests, and find out what to expect at Eau Claire next Saturday in the final game for the Eagles in the 2018 season.
And I want everybody to realize we will have another Mike Schmidt Coaches Show after the final game of the season. So there'll be 2 more Mondays that you can join us at the Cleary Center at noon. Join us for lunch. Lunch is on Mike, and come on down and meet the coach and meet some of the players. It's always kind of a fun time, and be part of the broadcast too, so you get to applaud. So if that's all you got, Terry, I think we're done today.
Well, it's all I have, because I'm not with you next Friday night in Middleton to watch Bangor, but I appreciate the opportunity. I work hard to try to do a good job to bring some good insight into games, and it's been a great 2018 season.
And we'll look for basketball coming up not too soon, not too long from now. For Terry Erickson, I'm Rick Wilson. Thanks for watching, everybody. The Eagles win it today 29-14 over River Falls.
You've been watching the University of Wisconsin Lacrosse Eagles on KQEG TV. Today's game featured the Eagles and the UW River Falls Falcons. Our game has been brought to you by Tri-State Auto on the Pike between La Crosse and La Crescent. The Arterial Bar and Grill. Join the party at the Arterial Bar and Grill at 16th and Jackson. Schumacher Kish Funeral and Cremation Services in La Crosse, La Crescent, and Onalaska. By Honda Motorworks, your hybrid headquarters at 4th and Cass, La Crosse. By Ace of La Crosse and Ace Sportsland in the Shelby Mall. And by Howie's on La Crosse. Before or after the game, make it Howie's on La Crosse. Thanks for watching college football on KQEG TV and KQEGTV.com. You've been watching the University of Wisconsin Lacrosse Eagles on KQEG TV. Today's game featured the Eagles and the UW River Falls Falcons.